Thank you so much, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Thank you so much for all that you do. We appreciate you. Hi there, Gemini. This month I'm doing an angel card reading, and this is an angel card reading that I'm doing with the Angels of Atlantis Oracle deck by Stuart Pierce, as I was really guided to do this last minute reading for you all with the angel deck. The angels have some messages to share through the cards, so be sure to listen to your sun, moon, and rising signs, and listen to those especially if something doesn't resonate with you. Beyond that, thank you so much for listening. Now here's your reading. Gemini, your reading for the month of June comes up with the very first card that is in the lesson position, and it's lesson. And the card that's come up is Archangel Shamuel's Serenity card. So this month there will be a theme playing out that has to do with you being peaceful about where you are. The angels say that it's all right. You don't have to know everything. It's all right that you don't have it all figured out. You're fine just the way that you are. And any insecurities, to let them just be washed away this month. To also look at yourself and see see the things that you have accomplished. That's the word. And to appreciate yourself. It's showing that some of you need to love yourself more. That you have some sorrows that are there. You feel sorrowful about something. Maybe you're holding on to some grief. And it's letting you know at the beginning of this month that the lessons that have passed recently, or that passed last Mercury retrograde, I'm seeing the word 3. I'm seeing the number 3, the word 3. I'm seeing 3 months on a calendar, and it's saying to let those things go and give yourself serenity. Give yourself that. All right. Also, your future life position is the next card position that's here, but Archangel Sapphir's ecstasy card is coming up. It's showing that things may have fallen apart. They may seem completely out of balance. To bring back the light into the situation, time has to pass. Time has had to pass. Time will have to pass for some of you. If this is new for you, time will pass. Things are going to shift. The time right now is to let go, to release yourself from holding back and trying to make sense of it all. In the future, love is going to come in. It's going to come in and sweep you off your feet so much that you're just going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is so wonderful. And it's something that you definitely enjoyed. You will enjoy. You have enjoyed it before. You will enjoy this experience coming back to you again. This could be someone who's come back into your life that is going to be a part of your future. You could be contemplating about somebody who was from your past, and you're realizing that this person is not for you and they are not to be a part of your future. Whatever insights that are coming to you, trust yourself and feel your gut. Feel it, and if it's not feeling as if it's right, then make plans accordingly, depending on when that may be. That may be 3, 4, 5 years from now, but there's going to be a huge shift. All right. The next card position coming up for you is underlining influences. The archangel coming up in this position on this card is Archangel Gabriel's grace card. This is saying that there are cracks that are there, that are showing up, that you've seen what is lying under the surface. You're seeing what is beneath. You're seeing the structure. You're seeing things are not as solid as you thought that they probably were. And that to not be afraid and to not approach the situation with anger. To utilize a peaceful, harmonious manner in this to bring up what needs to be shown, what needs to be eased, what needs to be said, to do it with love. It is also said that you doing things in a soothing type of way, more so than just blasting off, is going to really teach the other people or the others involved in this something huge. For some of you, this is with dealing with your children. And the angels want to tell you that be easy, be sweeter, be kinder. Show your love. Sure, some of you may have learned from a background or childhood or from some people who are not very good at showing love in a graceful way. This month you'll have an opportunity to embody that energy and to really utilize that. It does start with you. It starts with all of us. And what will you do? What will you do? Less is more. Remember that. The next card that's coming up is a card position for, it says the card of the day. When this card comes up, I see card of the month. So this is very important card for you. This is a very strong emphasis. This area is very key. This is Archangel Xenophon's Planetary Cycles card coming up in this position for you. When this comes up, things have been stacking on top of themselves. There may be a lot of clutter. There may be things that are disorganized. And this card is to remind you that order can come about very easily with due diligence. By just doing it, by just taking a step, by just getting active in it. And they're saying, yes, you love what you do, but you would love it so much more if there was more order there. Some of you are over-organized. You will not allow yourself to have any fun, and you've got to learn to let your hair down and to let loose, to relax some, and not to be so rigid. The word rigid is showing up, and a crack, like a wall cracking, as if there's been some sort of an earthquake. That image comes up to me in my head, and they're saying that to bring this structure to light, just go and do it. That's what's being said. They're also saying that the way that you communicate with others right now is going to be very structured, organized, and the talent that you have naturally is going to really show up. We are in Mercury retrograde, and there is a full moon coming up on, or full moon is coming up on the 2nd. Mercury retrograde is going to end on the 11th of June. You are going to be really shining this particular month. So getting yourself some ways to organize your files, important documents, things like that are showing up. So Gemini, the next card coming up for you in the immediate future position is Archangel Zapkiel's Surrender card. This card coming up in this position shows a person with their arms just open, and they're leaning back, and they look as though they're falling back into an abyss, into a place where there's nothing. It's just the universe back behind it, and they are just letting loose. They're letting go. The card saying surrender on is showing that there's been something where you need to be reminded that you are special. The words "you are special" showed up. I turned around just now, and there's a book that says "You Are Special" on it as the title. You really are. It's just really, you're going to be supported in this very endeavor that you're looking to do. And it's going to be okay. I feel sadness as I'm reading this card. I feel that you're in need of compassion, and that the angels come to let you know that you have it. It's there. Literally, do not go out and hold your arms out wide and fall back into the ground. Don't do that. But to use this card literally to surrender to the moment, surrender to your life experience, to what you want, to let it in. Don't block it any longer. Stop getting. Some of you are getting super emotional, getting all into that, whatever that is, and emotional balance is necessary. Realize that some force that you cannot see is there, supporting you, guiding you, and they are there to catch you. And you will fall, as we all will and do. But something is there. Something is there for you that is going to pick you up. And that is in you as well. It's there in you and it's all around you. So it may come through a person, may come through your guides, the angels. It may come through yourself, a teacher, your parents, children, whomever. The next card coming up for you, Gemini, is coming up in the now position. And it's Archangel Sandalphon's love card. The message is coming to me right now from my guides, angels, or whomever, is that love that you want is there, but how willing are you to be available to it? How much do you want love in your life? And do you realize that you are love already? There is someone there for some of you who does love you very much. This person doesn't show it very well all the time. To continue to be with this person is showing that you're going to have to look at them in a divine way. You're going to have to look at them more from a way where you see the divine love within this person. Where you look past some of their foolish demeanors, some of the things that they've been doing that just aren't making sense. And if you want to be with them, you will have to look past those things to love, to unconditional love. And miracles can possibly happen with that. It does show that this person really does have to be receptive, or they're going to have to want to change themselves for it to really happen. But you can bring in a positive outlook and a positive vibration by you just being there. In the situation right now, in this month, it can really change the future. Your future can change. A major change can actually happen this month in the matters of love. So ask yourself, what do you want to see change? What do you want more or less of? And place your awareness and attention on that. The next card coming up, in the next position, is conscious desires. So conscious desires is the position. In Archangel Raphael's card, Earth Force is coming up. And this is showing that for you, and this makes a lot of sense, that you want to be closer to nature. You want to be living in a more natural way. You want to be more holistic. And you really do want to see life in a more expanded way. Some of you are really trying to break an old paradigm up and to see outside of a box that maybe, well, so many people, all people on the planet have been conditioned in some way or another, and there's a desire to break free of that. Archangel Raphael saying that it is very possible. Go to nature for that. Nature calls. All right, that's what's showing up there. The next card coming up for you in the next position, the next placement is question. And Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, is coming up in this position, and it's the balance card. Where can you balance yourself better? What is out of balance? What do you need to shift? What do you need to weigh the options on? Where do you feel tied down? Where do you want to spread your wings? Where do you feel slow, sluggish, that things just aren't working out? Where is that? What does that look like? take a moment, and think about that. It shows that you want to go on adventures, but the advice here is to do a tune-up. Do a tune-up of your health. Maybe adopt some meditation, some exercise, some sleep, some balance, to release stress, to stay away from stresses. I'm seeing St. John's wort pop into my head, evening primrose, burning sage, some candles. Just bringing in again the very first card this month. It was Serenity with Archangel Chamuel. So that's tying in with your health and how you feel and your wellness. Archangel Gabriel has to do with wellness also. I hope that all of you have a wonderful month. Thank you so much for all of your support. I love reading your comments and feedback. And this month, again, happy Father's Day to the fathers. And then I appreciate you. Thank you for listening, liking, subscribing, and for sharing these videos and rating them. And if you'd like to work closer with me, please check out my website at naturallyhighlife.com for personal readings. And other things are on there also. Don't forget to follow me and connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whichever one of those sites that you find under the name Sarita Daily. Also, peace and blessings to you. And thank you all so much again for listening.